Sometimes when we don't get what we want or things don't go the way we were hoping, we say, I didn't really care anyway. And that might be true at that point, but only because we've made it true. The fact is we did care. But if we can even convince ourselves that we never cared, it's a coping mechanism, it's a coping strategy. It's a way to become okay with things that seem outside of our control. It gives us that illusion of control. But it's not true necessarily until we make it true, but that's getting ahead of myself. The point here is there are so many things that we do just to cope with things not going the way that we'd like, but sometimes we can get a little bit too good at that, to the point that before we've even tried to really try to go after it, we might be a little bit too practiced at deciding that we don't care. Because we've had to practice that many times because things went poorly so often. But that means that moving forward, we're kind of doomed. We're stuck. We are in this perpetual state of apathy where we never allow ourselves to care enough or become invested enough to actually go for the thing we do want. And that obviously won't do. Obviously that will have to change. So if there is a thing that you care about or even once cared about, a job, a car, a course, I don't know, and you decided that actually maybe you didn't care when you did, maybe that's something you could revisit, or maybe you should just keep this whole concept in mind for in future if you go after something that does matter to you. Be wary of any point where you might decide and tell yourself, it's fine, it's not a big deal, I don't care that much. You may be deceiving yourself prematurely. You may be protecting yourself from something that hasn't happened yet. Just be mindful of that before you pull the plug too early on your dreams.